Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Today we'll be unboxing History of the World, designed by Gary Dickens, Steve Kendall, Phil Kendall, and this particular version having been published by Z-Man Games. Now there's many versions of History of the World. It's originally dating from the 90s, but this is the 2018 version. Now this is a game I have played before, and despite the very classic look and feel of this game, it is a game that I very much did enjoy. It basically plays like Small World without the fantasy theme. So if you want that kind of game, but more historical, where you're taking real civilizations and pitting them against each other, this is your game. Component polish pretty decent. The punch boards are good. You got a few different components you have to build out of these punch boards. The player pieces are an odd choice. They're basically just little pawns, but they are distinct and easily identifiable. Then you got the city pieces, which upgrade by flipping them and they become a capital. You can also build a fortress around them with the cardboard components that you saw in the first punch board that you put together to make little forts. And dice, you got standard dice. We have two different decks of cards, each of which are broken down in Epoch 1 through 5. And first we'll look at these event ones. So we'll be drafting these, and it'll give you different events or minor civilizations you can acquire. The events will basically powers you will have for that round, and minor civilizations just give you a small number of troops and an extra little province that you can build in. As epochs go, you're getting into more advanced civilizations, stronger event powers, and obviously stronger civilizations with more troops. I pulled these out in reverse order from 5 to 1 rather than 1 to 5, but you get the idea. 1 being the weakest, the very first civilizations. And these are the Empire cards. And as I said, they were again broken down by epoch, and then within the cards you have number of troops, and then on the left they have at what point in the turn they will activate, and then in the bottom right they have whatever their particular power of that empire is, whether such as pillaging or raiding or things like that. So that's all the components for History of the World. And as I said, this is a classic game where they tried very hard to maintain that classic feel but update some of the mechanics a little bit. I really do enjoy it. It really is a nice, satisfyingly simple civilization and domination game. Well, thank you for watching. As always, you can catch us here on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, anywhere podcasts can be found, and many other social medias. And please don't forget to like and subscribe.